Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So I will, nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Ok.
Hope you know what you're doing.
Aquí va la situación. Vamos a intentar engañar al HYM, al demonio. Acuérdense que tenemos que hacer algo que hay que otra persona se sienta de verdad culpable. Meter al bebé al horno. En el horno se lo damos, en el horno se lo damos. Ok, bueno, ya terminamos esto. Siguiente quest, que es una que yo diría que es la decisión más difícil que te pone el juego. La decisión más difícil de todo el juego. Por el contexto y por la inmediatez con la que te la ponen. Estamos en Speakerog. Se llama la isla Speakerog. Voy a agarrar aquí nada más rápido las cosas del cartel. Del notice board. Pum, 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 pum. Listo. Y vamos por Udalric, que es la persona que nos va a dar la misión. La info que necesitamos. ¿Qué pasa, Udalric?
We'll be done in a moment.
And then a giant sea snake swam up and bit my arm off. The gods have spoken. A sacrifice is needed.
To my mind, it's about you defeating a snake, Jarl.
No, they demand a sacrifice. I'm sure of it. It's time.
We must wait for a clearer sign. At least till your next dreaming.
I don't need no more signs.
Looking for Ceres. Heard she stayed here.
Oncrate's daughter. Aye, she was here.
Where is she now?
What?
Ceres. Where's Ceres?
Dunno. Enough of the questions.
Ya le dio una ansiedad.
I'm looking for Ceres. Any idea where she might be?
I hope she's gone to the village. It's been a time since she visited. She wished to speak to our folk, but...
But?
I worry she might have gone to Jarl Udalric's old family home, though I tried to dissuade her.
Clan Brockvar have something to hide from the Oncrate?
No, it's not that. The house is a strange place. Many believe it haunted.
Great. I love haunted houses. But why would Ceres go there?
Before she left, she had a long talk with the Jarl. Seems she wanted to help him.
With what?
Forgive me. I must go to him.
A promising start.
Eso ahorita ya vemos que el carnal este ya se le... como que se le va el pedo un poquito, ¿no? Al Jarl Udalric. Tiene pedos en la cabeza el carnal. ¿Dónde estás, Roach? ¿Dónde estás? Vamos a la casa de la antigua familia de este señor, del Jarl Udalric. Vamos para acá arriba. Pasos, muy bien.
Fresh footprints. Could be seriously wrong here.
Ay, güey. Los mame. Me dio un escalofrío ahorita que escuché ese sonido. Possession se llama esta misión, Correncia del detalle. Posesión.
Saris. Passed out. Gotta get her out of here.
What happened? Where am I? Oh, my head. Pain's just awful.
Got hit with something heavy.
Geralt, why are you here?
Came to look for you. Croc's worried. Taking you home.
I won't go until I help Ulrich. The sword. Where's the sword? I've got to go back.
You're not going anywhere. I carried you out of there a moment ago, half dead.
I have to.
You have to tell me what's going on. Why'd you go in there?
I wanted to help Ulrich.
Sure, he was acting strangely, but I don't see how your stroll through a haunted house will help him.
It would have if I'd only found the sword.
So what's this sword all about?
It's Brockvar, the ancestral sword of Ulrich's clan. I needed to lift the curse that holds Ulrich.
A curse?
Long story. Years ago, Ulrich and his little brother butted heads over the sword. As custom has it, the clan's sword should go to the firstborn son, Ulrich. But his father gave Brockvar to his little brother, Aki.
Serious insult in these lands.
Serious enough for Ulrich to break a sacred law here in Skellige. He openly questioned his father's decision.
Guessing the old Jarl couldn't let it pass.
They chained Ulrich to a pile, up to his waist in the sea. Spent 3 days like that. When his punishment ended, he and Aki sailed out to fish.
Moonwalk.
Most likely their father thought some hard work at sea together would fix things between them.
We use sea outings as cures for many things. Sadly, this time it didn't work. A storm broke out and Aki fell overboard. Ulrich had his hands full with the sails. Didn't hear his brother until it was too late.
Didn't hear, or didn't want to hear.
Some folk on the isle had the same doubt, but none would mention it aloud.
Aquí nos cuentan la historia del Jarl Udalric, que es el que estábamos viendo que está medio ido a la cabeza, y su hermano, que se pelearon por la espada de la familia hace muchos años, y que salieron al mar y una tormenta hizo que su hermano se cayera y se perdiera, ¿no?
What do you think? Did Udalric kill Aki?
I don't want to jump to any conclusions, but I do think whatever happened at sea that day, well, it's affecting Udalric right now, powerfully so, and it could have something to do with that sword.
What did you plan to do with the sword?
I thought Aki's ghost would want it back.
The brother's ghost?
Long as I remember, folk have said Udalric's the chosen one, the one the gods speak to. I believed it once, but now, considering certain things, I think he's just haunted. And it's his dead brother that's haunting him.
So you believe Aki's getting his revenge, because Udalric let him die?
I've talked to Yort. He swears Udalric didn't start hearing voices till after Aki's death. And I don't think Yort's mistaken. He knew both those boys from the cradle. I think we've to give Brockvar to Aki, and he'll leave Udalric alone.
Not a bad idea, on condition it's a ghost we're dealing with. But something doesn't add up.
What's that?
Aki drowned at sea, said so yourself. But the ghost haunts this house.
Aki and Udalric both lived here. Maybe that's why. Thanks for your help, Geralt. But I've got to get the sword.
Out of the question. I'll get it.
Really? Thanks. So I can go see Udalric?
No chance. You're weak. Might pass out again along the way. Wait here, we'll go together.
Vamos a buscar la espada de la familia. Que si mal no recuerdo está aquí abajo. ¿No está el botón? Aquí. Aquí. Gary. Dropar. Su puta madre. ¡Ah!
What is this about?
¿Vieron eso? Porque yo sí lo escuché. Sí lo escuché y me dio escalofríos otra vez. Maldita sea. Los escalofríos.
So, did you find the sword?
I found it. Let's go.
After you, then.
Vámonos.
You and my dad, you were mates once, right?
Hope we still are.
But, well, I heard you fell out over something, or someone.
Talking about that story with Yennefer? Long time ago, that. In fact, that was before Croc met the woman who'd be your mother.
That you and Yennefer had already met?
Things were never cut and dried with Yen.
What is it about her? What is it that draws you?
Dunno. Maybe, it's because I've never chosen comfort and ease, the calm and the quiet.
Habla de Yennefer y Geralt. Porque, a pesar de que las cosas nunca han sido sencillas con ella, le sigue gustando. Es porque él dice que no le gusta la tranquilidad, lo sencillo, lo cómodo. La tóxica, básicamente.
Where's Yennefer?
Don't know. Why do you ask?
I just wonder why she let you come here alone.
What do you mean, let me?
La tóxica.
Not a thing. Just got the impression she doesn't like to let you out of her sight. Look, there they are.
La tóxica indeed.
Horribly bright out here. Stings the eyes.
The fresh air will do you good.
The gods won't be pleased.
Jarl, our guests, remember.
What happened to your hand?
I sacrificed it to the gods.
Forgive him, Jarl. Geralt's got more to learn about our customs. We're close to the gods in Skellige, and the chummier you are, the greater the offering you make. It's our belief that the greatest thing a man can offer is his pain, his suffering, the pure sacrifice.
To hear the gods is a gift, not a sacrifice.
These voices you hear.
The gods, their voices.
It's not the gods.
Watch your words, foreigner. You're in Skellige, our land, and we revere the gods here. If you weren't on Kright's guest,
Jarl, the Witcher surely meant no offense. Let us hear what he has to say.
More likely this is somehow related to your dead brother.
I told Geralt of Aki. We concluded that
That the gods are angry at you, yet he's the reason. That's why you have to apologize to Aki himself.
I didn't want to. Aki fell in the water. The gods will be angry.
Aquí creen que lo que está pasando es que los dioses le hablan, lo castigan. Y no fueron los dioses, hermano.
Want to make peace with your brother? Are the gods of Skellige that cruel?
They are that just.
Justice demands you return to the dead what is rightly theirs.
What would you have me do?
Remember where Aki fell in the water?
Pequeño detalle que no sé si se habían dado cuenta.
By the mouth of the bay.
Este güey tiene como cuernos.
It's a dangerous spot. Treacherous eddies swallow a handful of sailors each year.
We need to sail there. Aki's ghost won't rest until Brokvar's return to his remains.
No.
Tiene como cuernos, fíjense ahí. Se le ve como
Gods.
cuernos así en la cabeza.
I feel it.
Fear not, Jarl. The gods love you, and they loved Aki. Surely they want this.
Well, maybe I can sail there. The sword should be returned. That's what matters. Makes no difference by whose hand.
Ahí se le ven mucho los cuernos.
What do I look for? Did Aki have anything that'll help me recognize him? Something he was wearing that could survive all this time underwater?
Aye, our clan reign.
That ought to be enough. I'm off.
Y ahora tenemos que ir aquí al agua. A regresar la espada que recuperamos del sótano a los restos del hermano de Udalric. Esto debería ser sencillo, la verdad. No, es un viajecito ida y vuelta. Que pero son las 9, ya tengo sueño. Maldición, demasiadas desveladas. Creo que es aquí al ladito, ¿eh? Es aquí cerca de estas rocas, sí. Vamos a parar. Bájate, Cat Rock. También llegando aquí voy a hacer esto. Un tesoro protegido, ¿no? Creo que está aquí. Vení, vení. Tengo un regalo, carac. Regalo calientito. Está haciendo frío aquí en las islas, pa. A ver. Aquí abajito. Vamos a bajar. No se ve nada. Es que sirenas acercándose, maldita sea. ¿Dónde estará el cuerpo de Aki? Neta, no lo veo. Me voy a salir a respirar. Y necesito poción de Cat. Para ver en la oscuridad. Ñiñi. Y nada más, ¿qué diferencia? Pero no, salió por completo, no tomo ahí este güey. Ajá, ahora sí. Possession. Para que me indique más o menos por dónde tengo que buscar el cuerpo de Aki, que si no va a estar complicado encontrarlo así nada más dando vueltas. Aquí, allá lo vi. Esta era Lupita. Listo, ya le pusimos la espada. Simbólicamente, por supuesto, pero ahí está la espada. Teóricamente. Coño. Voy a quitar este efecto que se ve medio feo. Pero no sé si en un lugar oscuro se ve muy feo eso. White Honey. Dejarnos todo. Ya está. Damos la vueltecita. Y regresamos a donde estábamos. Miren, qué bonitos paisajes tiene este lugar, ¿eh? Con el mod de cielos estrellados se ve todavía más precioso. Más bonito. Y aquí es donde vamos a darnos cuenta con Ceris qué es lo que realmente le está pasando a este carnal. Ay, güey. Tremendo grito pegó. Saba.
What is this?
The voice has commanded him to poke out his eye.
Ah, se sacó el ojo.
Why do you do it?
Such was the will of the gods. A sacrifice for Aki.
Se sacó el ojo por los dioses, claro que sí.
What did the gods want? Exactly. Do you remember? What did they tell you?
They were angry. A voice said, "You vile wretch, you didn't help Aki, and now you failed to sail out to beg his forgiveness. Poke out your eye, suffer, and regret the evil you've wrought."
When did the gods speak to you? Right after I left?
Shortly after, sleep came over me, so I lay down. 'Twas then they revealed their will to me.
You always asleep when they speak to you?
Always.
What do you see then? Do they try to summon you anywhere specific?
My old home. They command me to light torches, then speak from the shadows.
Muy misterioso el
Show you their
pedo.
form, or are they always just a shadow?
Once, I steeled myself, gathered my courage, and in my dream made my torch burn bright. I saw a hazy figure sitting in shadow then.
The gods speak from the shadows, you said. Is that why you don't allow any lights in here?
In my dreams, at times I see their form, when the torches burn bright.
To see the gods is a great honor. Maybe with more light in your house, you'd see them when you're awake as well.
Lesser men are unworthy. They cannot gaze upon their faces.
Mamoncito.
The gods always demand you offer them your suffering.
Only that pleases them, so they ask for more and more.
Ahí se ve la sombra ahora sí.
I returned the sword, but nothing's changed. It's not his brother's ghost that haunts him, tortures him.
What's wrong with him?
Can we talk somewhere in private?
The guest room. Come.
Es lo que les digo, que se le veía como cuernos, es esa cosa. La sombra del espíritu que lo está poseyendo.
Well, know what it is?
It's a HYM, a post-conjunction creature, very rare and very dangerous. It latches on to men who commit vile deeds. It feeds on their pain for years, fueling their guilty conscience. In the end, HYMs force their victims to mutilate themselves.
Sounds unpleasant. Any way to defeat it?
Two methods that work, in theory. They say a HYM can be tricked. You have to pretend to do something horrible. Then it'll move on to you as its new victim. When it realizes it's been tricked, it'll be forced to leave.
Great. Let's try it.
Don't know anyone who's pulled it off.
Maybe no one's thought up a trick that was good enough. What's this other way?
Witcher's bestiaries say you have to spend a night in the HYM's lair with the affected individual.
The haunted house, you mean? It's hardly cozy, but I wager you've slept in worse conditions.
It's not about sleeping. You've got to draw the HYM out. It has to emerge from the shadows, show itself. Can't hurt it otherwise.
And it's sure to give as good as it gets.
You've seen Udalric. It won't be an easy fight.
I know you're doubtful, but we should at least try to find a way to trick the HYM.
Might not be as simple as it seems. Besides, neither method's perfect.
What do you mean?
The HYM's a demon, and demons are notoriously hard to fool. Plus, the trickster can't know it's a trick.
What?
The HYM attacks those who have a guilty conscience, truly believe they committed a foul deed. The HYM strengthens their regret and feeds on it. Meaning, if the new host doesn't feel true sorrow, the HYM will sense that.
Yes. So, for this to work, if either of us has an idea, we can't tell the other one about it.
Exactly.
And what about the other method?
Udalric might not survive an entire night in the HYM's lair.
You think the HYM... Would it try to kill Udalric?
No, that would mean losing its host. But Udalric could just expire. He's weak, and the house will summon painful memories. Whereas to the HYM, that'll be an opportunity. The more pain the HYM causes Udalric, the stronger it'll grow.
And the more dangerous it will be to you. Both methods seem risky, but I still think we should try the trick.
Don't know that I'm convinced.
Just please don't tell me you have to consult Yennefer on such things as well. If we fail to think of
Ojete.
anything, we always try the Witcher's way.
Trying the trick can't hurt.
Good decision.
Haunted house. The HYM's lair. Only place where anything like this could work.
After you then.
Vamos a la casa abandonada
Delay.
para ver cómo nos deshacemos del HYM, del demonio que está poseyendo al Jarl Udalryk. Y aquí es donde se pone medio feo.
Let's look around.
El hornito.
Solid craftsmanship. Fitter must have been from the continent.
¿Qué más hay por aquí? En esta puerta aquí hay. Oh, my sorrow. Ajá, y Siri, ¿no?
Siri. No, it's impossible. Damn it.
Es el Jaime
Looking to discourage me
jugando con nosotros.
means you're scared.
Está haciéndonos ver cosas.
Shattered. Udalryk must have been scared of seeing the creature just behind him.
And?
An old cradle. Must have
Una
been
cuna.
Udalryk or Aki.
¿Qué más? ¿Qué más?
Geralt, come! Think I've got an idea!
Somebody could break their leg or their neck.
Ok, sí, ya tuvo una idea este carnal. A ver. ¿Qué pasa?
Geralt!
Ya llegué, no me grite, pap.
Come up with anything?
Yes, I have a plan. One that just might work.
Can I get any details?
You've got to wait for me here. I won't be long.
Anything else?
Said yourself, you can't know the details. So I know nothing else. You simply gotta trust me.
Ok.
Hope you know what you're doing.
So do I. So, can we start?
Simón de una vez.
I'm ready.
All right, I'll be back soon. In the meantime, get a fire going in the oven.
Aquí va la situación. Vamos a intentar engañar al Jaime, al demonio. Acuérdense que tenemos que hacer algo que otra persona se sienta de verdad culpable.
Take him. You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Meter al bebé al horno.
Take care not to hurt the child. Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
En el horno se lo damos, en el horno se lo damos, en el horno, porque ya sé cómo sale esto. ¡No! ¡No!
Sarah's had a plan, but we'll do it.
¡No!
I'd have made
And
the high.
¡No! Quería meter,
let me tell
quería meter al bebé al horno, güey.
things
¡No!
I know.
Mucho diálogo. Déjenme recargar el save. ¡No! Güey, no. Ok, sí, ya, aquí estamos otra vez. Bien. Ahora sí, no me tengo que equivocar. Meter al bebé al horno es con 1.
Over there! She's running to the old house!
Se escucha muy radical esto, pero...
You must put him in the oven. Trust me.
Take care not to hurt the child.
Ahora sí.
Give me the babe.
In the oven. Throw him in the oven.
3, 2, 1. Bebé en el horno. Sí, me he equivocado de botón. Maldición. Ahí está el HYM, ya salió. Ya salió de él. Y ahora se va a quedar con Geralt. Porque él metió al bebé al horno. Horneó un bebé vivo. Pero obviamente no, cracks. Obviamente no. Es el truco. El truco era hacer creer al HYM que Geralt había matado al bebé.
Sure committed no crime. You'll find neither despair nor guilt here. Only shock and relief. You've been tricked. You must go.
Que sí, lo engañamos, lárgate cosa del demonio. Adiós. Joder, qué gran historia, ¿verdad?
It's over.
Over?
We tricked the HYM. It thought I'd killed your child, abandoned you to haunt me, feed on my conscience.
But when it saw the babe was whole, unharmed, it had to go. You're free, Jarl.
Free?
The HYM's gone, so are the voices that tortured you. Let's get out of here.
Madre mía.
What's happening? My head's spinning. I'm spinning in a maelstrom.
Geralt, you said it was over.
That's just fatigue. In time, his mind will return to normal.
What? What will I do now?
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
Key is to not give in to self-pity.
I feel as if someone's torn something from me.
That's normal. The HYM was a parasite. Bonds between parasites and hosts can be strong. That's why you feel empty now. Give it a few days. You'll be fine.
Thank you. I think. Farewell.
Y así es como liberamos al Jarl de Spikerog. De el demonio que lo poseía. Literalmente.
I'll go with him. He seems confused.
Good idea. Then what? What are your plans?
I'll stay a few days, make sure he's healthy. And you? Gonna stay on Speakerog?
Don't know yet. Gotta gather my thoughts.
I'm sure Yennefer must be growing impatient.
What is it with you and Yennefer? Mentioned her several times already.
Nothing. I've just noticed that you're often of one mind.
Saying I'm henpecked.
Not that you're especially different. Seems to happen to all men. Take a rowdy Skelliger, a brave knight or a tough witcher. You all end up wrapped around some woman's finger. Though I will admit you're not all bad. You trusted me, a complete stranger nearly. Few would have had the courage.
Appreciate it if you didn't tell everybody in the Isles. They'll think I enjoy being dominated.
Farewell, Geralt.
See you, Ceres.
Nos gusta que... Ella dice que nos gusta que nos pegue la tóxica a los hombres. Pues cada quien, ¿verdad? Cada quien y sus... y sus gustos extraños, fetiches. Ay, ay, banda Max, pues... Ya, ese era el par de quests que quería jugar hoy en directo. De quests de The Witcher. Sí, creo que este directo no fue particularmente entretenido, ¿verdad, gente? Pero son historias que espero les hayan gustado ver así conmigo. En mi caso revivir, pero para muchos de ustedes ver por primera vez. Y que espero les haya gustado. Y pues nada, una disculpa si les pareció muy aburrido. Ya luego volveremos con cosas algo más entretenidas para... Vaya, el público en general. Y bueno, muchas gracias. Esto va a terminar luego en YouTube. Es por eso lo quería grabar, para subírselos luego a YouTube, que tuviera comentario y todo.